Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of Laneside Reviews. And on this episode, we're going to be looking at a bowling ball that helps wounded warriors. We're going to be looking at Ebonite's Strike for Vets Red, White, and Blue Cyclone. Alright guys, so welcome back. As always, I am the Bearded Beast, Rob Johnson, joined once again by Scoops Porter. As we said, we're looking at not only a bowling ball, but a great cause in the Strike for Vets Red, White, and Blue Cyclone. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about the ball, but we're going to leave kind of what we think of it to when you actually see the ball. What we really want to touch on is the actual movement that's attached to it. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the ball, Scoops?
It has the Cyclone Symmetric Core in it, and the Game Breaker 10.5 cover stock, which is the same as the Game Breaker 2 Pearl. Mm-hmm. It's for medium, light oil, but we found it worked awesome on our house shot.
Yeah, now, I mean, it is a Cyclone, so people have seen a lot of the performance. And you'll see it in a few minutes. But what we want to talk about is actually what comes behind it. And the Strike for Vets program really came together with Daniel Bolin, who is an up-and-coming two-hander out of Florida. And he wanted to put together a program that would help organizations that make a significant difference for veterans and their families. So it's a vehicle to bring awareness, financial resources, as well as adult and youth involvement with the wounded warriors. So when do you think the next event that people could get involved in is, Scoops?
The next event is August 12th and 13th. 2017, this year, at Boardwalk Entertainment Center in Orlando.
So, you know what, if you want to get involved, if you'd like to book an event, if you'd like to donate, or if you just want to find out more about it, we'll put a link in the description below so that you can follow it and find out everything you need. So why don't we take this down to the lanes and see how it stacked up for a great cause. Alright guys, here is Wayne Porter, our speed dominant player.
He's bowling that KEGEL Main Street oil pattern.
Now, we talked not a lot about the ball in the beginning. We talked mostly about Daniel and the Strike for Vets program, and we think it's a great organization. We think it's
amazing,
anything that supports the organizations that help the families and wounded warriors themselves, I think is a great cause.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
But the ball itself is... I mean, it's not just a ball.
No, it's a great ball. It's got, like we said, the Game Breaker 2 Pearl cover stock on it and the Cyclone core. Now, I've actually seen people throw amazing scores with just a Cyclone. So you add a performance cover stock to that Symmetric Core.
It's a very interesting combination.
Yes.
Now, I didn't get to throw it, but we can see Wayne here. He's playing it relatively straight, but you can see the characteristics of a continuous core, being a symmetric one, and that very angular cover stock.
Yeah. It's amazing hitting power. You've seen a couple strikes that he's thrown. Is just great.
Now, you get to see a little bit more performance here as we get into our matched player, being you, Scoops.
Yay!
Now, what did you see when you were throwing this?
I love this ball. I can't talk enough about this.
To be fair, this ball went straight from here, and it's actually going to be going into your bag.
Yes, it's already in there right now. I can't wait to get back to bowl with it because I went 5 for 5 with these strikes.
Yep.
No editing, no nothing.
Yeah, you were locked in.
Yeah.
This is, we talked about how they say it's for light oil.
Yeah.
But this fit into our typical house shot. Yeah. Perfectly.
Just being able to play a little bit out and get into that friction a little bit sooner and just gives me room. You can see I got some out, I get some in, and just it's like 5-6 boards to miss. And I mean, it doesn't overreact because it's got that nice core in it, but it's got that snappy angular motion.
Yeah, you were definitely excited about this ball.
Yeah.
I put on a layout that we've done on another ball that you loved.
Yeah.
And the numbers were very close to this, so I knew that you were going to like this, and you weren't disappointed.
No, exactly. And the pin carry on this ball is great.
Now, to really see how angular this ball is, here is our Rev Dominant player,
Yeah.
And you could see it just roll off the end of the
Yeah,
pattern
I was gonna
there.
say you can see he gets a little bit further down lane than
Yep.
I do, but yeah, it's not taking anything away because he was still throwing awesome strikes with it,
Oh, absolutely.
and just a little bit tighter with that one, and just boom.
Well, and that's the thing. We talked about Cam not being able to throw a lot of high-end equipment because of his axis rotation.
Yeah,
And this is a ball that he can keep in front of him
yeah,
very easily. Now, we had a local player who threw a Cyclone. He actually threw back-to-back 300s with it.
yeah, and then retired the ball.
And then retired the ball. So even though this is an entry-line ball, we talk about this a lot, entry-line balls that show higher than entry-line performance.
Yeah, exactly. And this ball with this cover stock and the entry line core in it, it's a wicked combination, and
Yeah,
I'm glad somebody thought about it.
Yeah, and you know, if you want to pick one of these up and help support those who help our wounded warriors, don't forget to check the link in the description below. All right, guys, that about wraps it up for another show. If you like what you saw this episode and want to find out more, don't forget to follow us on Facebook at Laneside Reviews or click below.
You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel or click on the box. Or and if you missed our last video or just want to watch it again, you can click on the other box.
And don't forget you can pick up any of the jerseys you see in our videos by using this coupon code at logoinfusion.com. So until next time, guys, we'll see you laneside.